Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, the Everyday Non-Expert here, and today I wanted to talk to you about my top 10 comic spec picks for FOC with orders due next Monday, March 6th, 2023. And of course, as always, anything from Lunar, like DC, is going to need to be in by March 5th, 2023, and that is Sunday, the day before. I did want to remind you I am doing my 1K subscriber giveaway. I do have my PayPal and my Venmo in the description of the video. Any support is much appreciated. Definitely not monetized yet. On my way, still chugging along. And please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Without further ado, let's get started. First up, I have some covers that I wanted to show you, and the first one is this crazy Detective Comics 1070. This is the cover E. It is the, I'm guessing Sebastian, or maybe just Seb, McKinnon 1 for 25 incentive cardstock variant. I clicked on it. Let's see, can I zoom in, show you guys a little look at this cover here. How cool is that? That is so eerie and beautiful. And next up is actually a few of the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Volume 2 Number 4 variants. This is cover D. This is sort of the Japanese version, and it has some combined. I wonder why the Pink Ranger is not the turtle though. Are they doing one Ranger not being a turtle each issue? Because I know there's a couple other ones. Like this one, you have yellow and orange together. I know there was the other one, I think, that had Ralph and Jason together. Raph and Jason together. So here's the Tor and Clark cover. And then I did want to show, I loved collecting these. They didn't really have much on the secondary market previously, but I still think they're beautiful. And this is the Montez. Montez does a lot of the foil covers, but this is actually an FOC reveal, so it may have more value than the ones previously because those were not FOCs. Those were just regular variants. This one is actually an FOC, so you can only get it before FOC. So once people claim them at the store, maybe they write in or whatever, the stores cannot get any more once FOC is done. And next up, and I think this is my last of just the covers, and this is Something's Killing the Children number 30. This is cover B, and I just think it's a really awesome cover, so I wanted to show you. I was actually going to put this in my thumbnail, but I don't want something like this. You never know how YouTube's going to react to something like that. I don't know. So, alright, so number 10 is actually going to be all of the Alex Ross variants. I'm going to go through them real quick for you. We have Wolverine number 32 with Rhino. Venom number 18 with Lizard. Spider-Man number 7 with Dr. Octopus. Scarlet Witch number 4 with Magneto, which is awesome because Magneto is Scarlet Witch's dad in the comics. And then you have Amazing Spider-Man number 23 with Mysterio. Number 9 is actually one of my favorite covers of the week. It's on my thumbnail, and it is the Scotty Young variant for Venom number 18. One thing I did want to note, but the real question is, what will Eddie become once he's on the other side? So, who knows what's going to be going on in this. Dylan is, so it says Dylan builds an army. His father, the original Venom, Eddie Brock, finds himself more alone than ever before. So, I mean, are they saying what? Like he's going to actually get a different symbiote or something? Who knows. But I love this Scotty Young cover, and I'm like, these almost always have at least some value on the secondary market, even if it's only a couple bucks. So that's why this is my number 9. Number 8 is Spider-Man number 23, Amazing Spider-Man number 23, not to be confused with the current Just Plain Spider-Man, which is on number 7. This is the Disney 100 Infinity Gauntlet variant. So it's just a homage to the Infinity Gauntlet book. And I think that this one is just going to have some decent value on the secondary market. Again, I said in one of my previous videos, I don't know how these have been done. I haven't kept up with how they're doing on the secondary market. So that could be some homework you can do for yourself if you wanted to pick this book up for spec purposes only. You would probably want to check how they're doing on the secondary market and then make your decision based on that. And then at number 7, we have Detective Comics 1070. So we had the 1 for 25 variant as the first book of this list, but this is the cover A. Usually the cover A's go for a little more, but this one, it's a new creative team, so that's why it's so low on the list. However, I do think that it's worth mentioning, and it is on my radar at least, because so it does talk about a mysterious team called the Vigil arrives to investigate as but who are the Vigil? So it could be I don't know if it's the first appearance or if it's an origin reveal or something of the Vigil, but also it's a new creative team, and new creative teams, they sometimes, especially ROM V, they sometimes like to put their own stamp on it heading in, so they may do a cameo, a mention, a first appearance, or something of a new character. So I thought I'd want to go ahead and put that in here. Number 6, we have Unstoppable Doom Patrol number 1. This is the Nathan Zerdy cover, and it is the first appearance of Beast Girl, who has the ability to affect mood. So I'm guessing this is her on the cover here. So that might be something you want to pick up. And before we get to number 5, I did want to remind you that, again, I do have my PayPal and my Venmo in the description of the video. If you wanted to support the channel, it would be great. And then also don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let's move on to number 5. And that is Star Wars Hidden Empire number 5. So the reason this is on here is because in Star Wars Hidden Empire number 4, which actually came out this week, there's something called like a Formata cage, and apparently there could be a Sith in there that could have its first appearance. Now it says that it has an epic conclusion and Kira will reveal herself to the Sith. So is she going to reveal herself to Palpatine and Vader? But I mean, that doesn't make any sense. So maybe she's gonna reveal herself to this new Sith that could be in this cage. Who knows? So anyways, again, just like I did with Spider-Man a couple weeks ago, I'm using a different issue to sort of guess on what could be coming, when a first appearance could be coming. And at number 4, we have Ghost Rider number 13, and another Ghost Rider is on the loose, leaving behind a wake of fire, destruction, brutality, catches keeper. So I'm guessing, I don't know if catches keeper is the name, but it seems like it's a new variant. But it looks like Wolverine when he was when he was Weapon X with that helmet. So I don't know what's going on here, but it seems like it's a new one, a new character, and Ghost Rider usually has more value, so that's why it's higher up on the list. And at number 3, we have Superman with a Superman book with Action Comics 1053. This is like an actual book, spec pick, because we have a first team appearance of the Necro Hive. So if you're into DC Spec, which, I mean, when it hits, but who knows, it's so random when it does hit, and so few and far between that it almost might not be worth it. But there you go if you want that. And then now we have our top 2 books. These honestly could be switched, it just depends. I only have in the order they are because of certain movies that are coming out. So let's just get into number 2. And that is SpiderGwen Shadow Clones number 2. And the cover A looks like it has a lot of first appearances. And this is actually the first appearance of Sand Gwen. And these are actually clones. So you know this is not a one of those one-off alternate universes that's never gonna matter in the MCU. These are actual clones. So just like Miles Morales just had his clone saga, so these could actually have some impact on things going forward. And cover A has some first appearances, but this cover B here has it highlights the SpiderGwen. And if you have been following my videos, which if you haven't, you should be subscribed so you can get these videos when they come out. Greg Land has been doing a series of SpiderGwen, not just for Shadow clones, but for different books as well, in different costumes and things like that. So that's my number 2 pick, and my number 1 pick is Marvel's Voices Spider-Verse number 1. Spider-Verse is all you need to know. That's why it's number 1. There's nothing else really to be said about it. It's on my thumbnail. But I did want to also show you this crazy variant, the John Jang. This is really nice. So I am probably going to get at least one of these. They're $10, so I'd be careful. I'd really only buy it if you want it for your collection. I wouldn't spec on this necessarily. So there's my number 1, Marvel Voices, Spider-Verse number 1, John Jang. Alright everybody, that's going to go ahead and do it for me in this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, if you could please click that thumbs up button to give this video a like. Subscribe to the channel to see more great videos like this, and help me hit that 1K subscribe. And also, I do have my 1K subscriber giveaway, which you can go through my videos. I was putting that in the end cards, but it wasn't getting clicked. It's only had 40-something views, which I don't know why. You could win some slabs just by subscribing and commenting. And also, comment down below, let me know what you thought about this video on my picks. Is there anything I missed that you're interested in? I know I didn't put in any ratios other than that Batman one. I went based on what was on Previews World, and they generally don't put in incentive variants in there. Lunar does put their incentive variants in, so that's why the incentive was for a DC book. So, also, one last time, I do have my PayPal and my Venmo in the description of the video if you wanted to support the channel. And I was gonna have this whole speech going, but I've gotten at least a subscriber a day for the last month, and I just really wanted to take some time to thank everybody who does watch these videos pretty much all the way through, get that watch time up, interact with the video, help me with that YouTube algorithm. It really is, it's getting honestly more humbling at this point, because the more people are interacting, the more I'm like, I just get to talk comics and people seem to enjoy it. So it's really awesome, and I really want to thank you. I'm really excited to keep marching on and hit that 1K and see what we can do with this thing. So with all that being said, and everything now out of the way, just one more thank you. I just had to get that in there. I'll let you guys go, and until the next video, bye.